It is time for the new era of Battle Guys. Welcome to the Battlecast. So excited to be here and share all the information about the new update. Before going into the changes, I wanted to share our goals for this update. We've been in soft launch for almost 1 year already. Man, time flies by. But despite all of our efforts making these small changes to improve the game, we haven't been able to improve the stickiness of Battle Guys. And to be exact, too many players quit after first match, which is played against very nerfed bots, making Battle Guys unsustainable, which is why this time we decided to go big. What we noticed in the game is that the fights are way too reactionary, meaning that if you got ambushed from behind, your chances of survival were actually really low. We also wanted the fights to last longer, putting more emphasis on positioning and shooting. Overall, we wanted Battle Guys to have a lot more moments of fun and packed with more long-lasting action. We've seen a lot of players requesting bigger maps, but Battle Guys is designed for short matches, and making the map bigger would mean that the ring would be constantly moving, which would amplify the reactionary issue that we wanted to address. So smaller map enables more action, which is more fun. Also, each match till now has felt somewhat the same, and we wanted to address that. So now let's go into the changes. First up, we've reduced the player count from 32 all the way to 10. To better suit the changes we've made for the new map. Which brings us to the long requested new map. The map has undergone big changes. The object placement on the new map will allow more strategic battles, because now it's easier for you to reposition yourself depending on the ongoing battle. And with the smaller map size, this will allow us to introduce more new maps in the future updates for more variety, which is why we reduced the player count to 10. We wanted to get rid of the tedious inventory management, which is why the looting system has been revamped entirely. There's no more ammo, armor, or consumable looting, which means that all the weapons have infinite amount of ammos. Let's face it, shooting is the fun part. So we wanted to get rid of all the looting and focus on the fun. Gone is also the headshot multiplier to streamline Battle Guys experience. We've noticed with items that it's very easy to forget them after equipping them once, so they felt really unimpactful, which is why in this update we'll be removing items, but fear not, we are replacing them with something much better. With the bandages and health packs gone, you might wonder, how do you heal yourself? Well, after this update, you will start regenerating health if you don't take any damage or shoot for a short period of time. The way that the matches start, you won't be able to select your landing spot anymore, but instead they're randomized in pre-selected locations to ensure that players start on even footing. There will be 7 guns from now on, each of them having a distinct playstyle instead of having more or less similar guns in the game. The guns are single shot, shotgun, machine gun, minigun, sniper, grenade launcher, and the burst weapon. Okay, now let's move on how Battle Guys is played from now on. So imagine this, you're leveling up mid-battle, which transforms your playstyle throughout the match. And what do I mean by this? You start each match as level 1. To level up, you need to collect experience points by either breaking boxes or eliminating other players. And leveling up comes with awesome power-ups. And let me tell you how this is gonna change your game. As you level up, you gain more base HP. And in addition to this, you get to choose a power-up from 3 random choices, which will stay with you throughout the whole match. And there are several power-ups to choose from. Some of the power-ups are passive and some of them are active. The active ones are available in the active button slot, where you used to have the grenade button. Find the best combo that suits your playstyle and the weapon that you're using. So what if you're not able to level up at the beginning of the match? Well, first of all, get good? No, just kidding. If you haven't been able to level up within a certain period of time, you'll start accumulating XP passively till a certain point. So you'll still have a fighting chance towards the end of the match. I'll go through the list of the power-ups that we have now at the end of the video. There's a bunch of new gliders coming into Battle Guys. Now you can customize even further by picking a color from our selection for your favorite skin. And to top off this update, here's a fresh batch of skins entering into the arena. Now, let's go through the list of power-ups that are available for you to choose each time you level up. And we'll start with the passive ones. Vampiric bullets will heal you each time you land a hit on your opponents. Poison bullets will poison your target and deal damage over time. Charge bullets will increase the damage of your each bullet. Double shot fires an additional bullet with every shot. And what do you think the triple shot does? Well, you guessed right. You'll shoot 3 ammos per shot. So say goodbye to your enemies. The Big Mac will increase the capacity of your magazine, allowing more rounds to be shot. Get back into action by reloading faster with fast reload. Increase your chances to do extra damage with critical hits. Dasher replaces your roll ability with a high-speed dash to close the gaps or evade your enemies more quickly. And next up, we have active power-ups. As mentioned before, selecting an active power-up will add it permanently to your action slot, so you can use them throughout the match. We'll start with the Pew Pew turret. Deploy the turret and it will target enemies within a certain range. This can be destroyed and it will decay over time. Toss blast bombs to deal explosive damage in a small area. Take the fights to new heights with Jetpack. To fly higher, keep pressing that action button. And here's a pro tip. First, jump, and after that, hit the action button for the maximum height. Bubble Shield will let you deploy an energy barrier that blocks damage until destroyed. The Metal Guy will transform you into metallic, gaining temporary resilience. Go Super Saiyan! I mean, Giganta Fury, to temporarily increase your damage and fire rate. But the downside is that you'll be bigger and slower, making you an easier target. And those are all the power-ups for this update. But we already have a good list of new power-ups that we are planning to add in the future updates. But of course, if you have any ideas, let us know down in the comments. With all these changes, we believe that the replayability will be much better, and this gives us more chance to add all sorts of wacky mechanics in the future updates. Which new feature are you most excited about? Let us know in the comments. And of course, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Stay tuned for our next Battlecast.